Welcome to week 17 on the Real DVD Watchers, I believe, and today I will be reviewing the 2006 film Right at Your Door, independent film, I believe. Poster over there or there, hopefully. Um, Essentially, this film involves a man and his wife, and he's at home and his wife's gone to work, and then there are these terrorist attacks, and she's out there while near the attacks, and the attacks are dirty bombs. So the air is infected. So the guy seals himself in, and his wife comes back, and anyway, and she can't get in. And this was recommended to me by the DVD Kiwi. Check him out if you haven't. Link down there to his profile. Um, Overall, I have to say I was not impressed by this film. I mean, it had its moments, but generally the pacing was just all over the place. And characters would like pop in and out randomly, inadvertently, and the acting I just didn't feel was up to the storyline. Well, first of all, they didn't set up the characters well enough. It was just like, okay, here they are. There was no time to get invested in the storyline. And then it was like panic, and it just didn't convey panic well either. It was like it's all on the radio, and he's like strutting around his house like, oh my god, what do I do? Go outside and drive? No, you can't go out here. It's been quarantined. Blah blah blah. You can't go near the explosion areas. And it just didn't work for me. It just didn't feel like there was some big event going on, some big terrorist attack. It just didn't click. There were some good scenes, some tense scenes where I was fairly gripped, but there was only a couple of scenes, and I just felt like it just didn't make up for a overall a good effort, but at the end of the day, a fairly shoddy movie. It was, well, I say shoddy is maybe a bit too harsh. The characters weren't immediately likable, I suppose. The guy was likable eventually, and that guy, what was he, like a mechanic or I can't remember, the guy from next door who came in the house for a bit and then just left. Like, oh, okay, fine. He was okay, but there was nothing essentially like where, I don't know, there was no conflict anywhere apart from when the wife came back. And even then it didn't feel like that big a conflict. And the wife, I found her just really annoying for some reason. I just felt like, you know what, I don't give a shit about you. I don't care if you live or die. The way the film was structured just did not work for me. I think they should have set it up better, conveyed more panic, got better actors. Sorry, but it's the truth. And just restructured the script a bit, just worked it around a little bit more. It just felt like, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. The ending did shock me, and I was like, oh, that's good. But at this point, I wasn't invested in the characters. There was a good idea behind the ending, but they needed a good film before it. There were, like I said, there were some scenes where they were tense and good that kept me gripped, but overall it didn't work for me. The movie as a whole. I mean, there were, like I said, there were good points to it. So overall, I give it like a 5 out of 10. It wasn't completely horrible. It wasn't horrendously bad. It was just like it was like bad-ish with some good stuff. Yeah, that's my review for Right at Your Door. Hope you have enjoyed it, and next week is superhero week, I believe. I think so. I'm not completely sure on that. Alright, anyways, peace.